At least we have some positive relationships to look forward to. You go to the Tangle a lot in this game. It's a solid biome that's not like terrible to deal with. Illumination, noxious blast if it bleeds. I mean, I really don't want the Vestal in position 1. I want her in position 2 so she can at the very least use the Divine Comfort just to provide a little bit of passive healing. I like the Hellion in position 1 for the Iron Swan, although I will admit that the Hellion in position 2 could use the If It Bleeds, and she is at her core a bleeder. I think this is still okay. Raucous, adrenaline. Stress could be a little bit problematic here. Do we want to do anything about that? Remove Raucous, take like a Wicked Hack. Be a toe-to-toe. Can't really use If It Bleeds right now, unfortunately, although it is stress relief. But I like where we're at right now. You gotta move up. Let's give this a shot. And her core Hellion is a damage monster. Although I have rolled Corpse Hellion to good effect. We need to visit an oasis. I mean, I want to visit the oasis anyways. I also want to hit the creature den, and we can hit the lair immediately afterwards. I mean, I want to get all of this done. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes.
Desperation is exhausted. Trust your instincts.
Trust, no. Oh, okay. Tangle's an honest biome. I just wish that the Denial chapter could go to other places than Tangle Sprawl. I guess maybe they can. You just don't see them that often for some reason. I don't know.
A refreshing commune unburdens the mind.
Well, we can't get the loot. All we get is 1 stress relief. So it's not a waste. It's not that good though.
A simple choice.
Trinkets,
At
unique
least it
item,
should be.
quirks. You know, why not?
Let nothing bar your path.
Let nothing bar your path. That one sounds so out of place. Stop yelling at me. I won't let anything bar my path, I promise. Let nothing bar your path. Okay, Gandalf. Food, quirk, and a quirk. Blundering. Out of the way, I'll do it. Okay, so don't take her up on that. We'll take Bard up on that one, I guess. Necrophobic? Tin delicacies, good food. Sure. Wayne will never stop yelling. Let nothing bar your path. Nothing bars your path here. Unique trinkets and quirks at the academic study. Luckily, everyone is in agreement with me on this one. 2 medicinal herbs. A while back, I had like a... If Plague Doctor has medicinal herbs, they heal more or something. I threw that away a long time ago. 29 inventory, we got room. Haunting Melody? Quirk positive or trinket? You know, I gotta be honest, I think a positive quirk might be better than a trinket. It all depends on what the trinket is. I don't remember what this one is. So let's look. Calm, darkly curious. It is random enemy on turn start stun, random ally on turn start stun. Doesn't seem good. Unless you have lots of stun resist, which we don't have a lot of stun resist. I think I'm probably just gonna ignore that one, I think. You know, you can have the medicinal herbs. You can already clear the DOT anyways. I got a lot of trinkets I'm probably not gonna be using. I'll admit, Death's Head has a synergy with the regen, I think, because if you are on Death's Door, the regen should activate and then take you back up to 100% health. But all you really need to do is just have any amount of HP. I don't think we need Death's Head. I don't think we need move resist, stun resist either. Dump that one. 50% damage, lower health. How much lower health? Oh, I need Dark Impulse to see. 31 HP. 23. 11! Ultimate Death's Door on that one. Jesus. At least have 31. I'm not gonna take you down to 11. And I don't even know if I want this on the occultist. He's just gonna stress out all the time because he burns, and that's stupid. So you know what? Take the Death's Head. Then if you are a dummy and you burn yourself, I can keep you alive. Barely. Dump that one. I don't want it. All right, we are going left. And we are getting into... No, don't go to the freaking academic study. We've been to 2 of them already.
A hasty and reckless
Segus Jr. says, I need a list of all academic studies, because several of them suck. The thing is that some of the academic studies can give you a couple of different things, like a couple of different types of unique trinkets or items. So you don't know what you're gonna get. You could get the good one or the bad one. Who the heck knows? Stealth doesn't protect him from the tank, unfortunately. What might is dodge on the Vestal. But actually, you know, yeah, that's not gonna help him anyways. That's okay. A Barbaric Yop. I do like that for a debuff potentially. Good. Conviction token. I really do just like opening up with a heal because I know that we're gonna get smacked around a lot. This could keep people alive if they hit Death's Door thanks to the cannon shot. This guy's not gonna do too much. You got Jinxed, I think. Wow, 25 to 37. Good God. I mean, if it crits, it could one-shot the cannon, so I had to go for it. You're dead. It's a lot of damage, as expected. 1 damage. Has to happen. We gotta punch through. This ignores, but why not, go for that Hand of Light? Gave a couple of strength tokens. Gave a block token. My first time using the Vestal, so I'm trying to figure it out as we go here, of course. $149 Blight? It's possible. I think what I want to do, though, is daze your ass. Shuffle you to the front. Allow me an opportunity to get as much damage in as possible. Crit for 55! Game, please give me blood, because if I can crit for 55, I want to crit for 55.
The past is gone. Let it
We gotta buff up that occultist, man. He is strong. He is a strong boy. Kind of like this. Ooh, I like this, potentially. We advanced Relentless. I don't know if I like all of the Vestal's abilities up at the front, but she's pretty tanky. We need a tanky-ish unit. She can buff everyone else up. She's got okay damage. I think I like it decently enough. Now, we do have 2 actions on her. Could Sanctuary guard someone else. It's also stress relief. That's very good. It's very handy. Kind of like the Hand of Light to get rid of the block token. Still like Divine Comfort. Still like Consecration too. The Occultist and the Plague Doctor are not going to be hit by the Evangelist though. It's just going to be the Vestal and the Hellion. So you could go Hand of Light for damage and a decent block token, then put out Divine Comfort, or we could open with Divine Comfort, so this, since the Occultist is gonna get a turn. Kind of like that a little bit more. We're gonna need to punch through the block tokens anyways at some point. We'll do it with the Offering, I think. Try to keep the attacks to a minimum so they get very few crits. Lucky. You know what? There you go. And then we could do quite a bit of damage, but why not Chaotic Offering? Get that damage even higher. We might want to put the bleed resist on the Hellion, or on the Vestal, because she is going to be taking more shots. They're already weak. That's interesting. Let's go for the Iron Swans. We kind of knew that was going to happen at some point. Giving them crits, that is. But, I mean, we can't not hit. Okay. Giving them both crits is a little upsetting, but we have to hit them at some point. Try that guard. Just in case they just want to hit the front line, they can hit the Vestal instead. Oh, they're just loving stacking up that bleed to absurd levels. That's gonna crit.
Steady yourself.
That's so much DOT. God damn. Could you not, please? Like, could you not do this to me? Where's my Occultist action, please? He's got a Burning Stars. Stars! Alright, kill him. We might... Oh, come on, you idiot! You goddamn idiot. Frick. Well, might as well put down a Consecration. Maybe you'll move first. Oh, good, you're burning. I love that. We gotta. I mean, a mobilization will help with that for sure. Okay, you're dead. I couldn't kill you, unfortunately.
Slow suffering begins.
We have 2 actions, so we are going to maybe keep you alive. I really don't have anything that she can do from back here, huh? I'll move you up again. Got no value out of that freaking Consecration. Maybe kill you? Could still kill you.
This wound, at least, has
It's all going wrong. It's actually not really going that wrong. It's just, It's not gone
Malaise.
perfectly.
Measured
You've got a
and
dodge token
steady.
now. You missed the only attack I needed you to do. So, now our Hellion is going to be not bled, which is good. Yield of 3. At least you're not gonna bleed her, but like that's a little ridiculous. That was through the dodge token. Why are we burning so much? Why am I burning? What is happening? Oh, what? Well, why are you burning? You didn't get hit. The burn's spreading? Is it because you're an occultophobic? Oh no, you got hit by this guy last turn. That's what it was. All right, I'm a little silly. Everything's working fine. Thank you. All right, might be a weakening curse.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Probably a yop. Since it hits 2 corpses, it's actually a double heal, which I don't think is intentional, but I like it nonetheless. So we've got block tokens up. How did you get this block token? Was that barbaric yop? Oh no, that was the final tick of the consecration is what it was. Makes sense. Let's I'm gonna stack DOT and go for the big hit with the occultist. Oh, he didn't get one of his offerings, unfortunately, so we'll just have a heal. Oh, good! Heal for 0. I was kind of hoping we could maybe get a lucky crit and kill this thing quickly, but that's not the case. It's a lot of strength tokens. I'm realizing that front position Vestal is heavily damage buffed. Like, you're gonna be doing a lot of damage with her. 0 WTF. You can crit for 0 with the occultist. He's not the best. That's why we have some backups. 15 to 20 with the strength buff is pretty good. Okay. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. We've learned the value of getting to that lair and getting the immobilization, though, because we really don't want to be moved around. Plus healing given. That is pretty good for the Vestal, but do I really want her to be healing? Because she doesn't heal. I think we want to try to rush down that lung. I think. Just dump some stuff that I am not using at all. You the strength. Let's give you the stress relief, which we should really be using. I think I am going to fight the creature den.
Brace up. There is danger on this path. The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
But I'll certainly have as much as I can equipped before we go in. Which is pretty much this. It's our light, 70. Anything else we would like? Yeah, throwing out some, like, free dodges, or anti-dodges seems pretty good. Let's do it. Run. Fight, fight. I think I'm gonna fight this one. I have a feeling this is gonna suck, but we make it. We got some pretty decent stuff out of it. Hopefully. Let's go for it. We've got some blocks. We've got some guards. We've got some heals. We got some spiders. Thankfully, it's not all spiders. I think I'm okay doing a chaotic offering early. I hate the days, though. We can't even purge that with the Plague Doctor. I'm surprised she got blighted. I don't want her to get stunned. Surprised she didn't. Well, she's got good resist. She's got decent resist, so that's not too bad. The Plague Grenade. You purge your own DOT. We can go for the Plague. This is totally fine. Jinxed into combo, that's interesting. Need to dodge. Yeah. I'm okay doing an Iron Swan. One Plague Grenade will get the kill there. Now, do you Sanctuary or do you Divine Comfort? I think you Stimulants. Sanctuary. And then you can roll a Divine Comfort next turn, but you need that block up, I think. Again, you can't bleed her. Okay. You can bleed her. 4%. Hate that days. Next turn, this will do more damage. So let's get heals. I like the trickle heal from her. That needed to happen. That needed to happen. Oh, that was burn. You're dead. Probably just hack you. You're hurting a little bit, but you are healing. Removing the DOT here is actually pretty decent, because that's like 20 damage. But landing another Plague Grenade cuts this unit's life basically in half. Vestal's gonna kill the dog. I don't want to use all of the battlefield medicines is the thing. We can probably toss out a couple of heals, I think. The Carrion Eater, his damage is irrelevant. He's the easiest minion in this entire area to kill, so I don't really care about him. So I could throw a Plague Grenade at him, but like he's fodder. So wipe you. You're still healing through the burn. 17, not quite enough for a heal. Sanctuary seems pretty decent, but a Mace Bash does a lot of damage. It's not guaranteed to kill the dog. I would also like to get some consecrations going too, especially because we have, you know, things in the future to deal with. So let's consecrate the Plague Doctor. You changed the Vestal from Acid, dude. Yeah, it was totally my own decision. I would like to kill the dog. A lot of DOT damage. Let's clear that. We don't get a heal out of it, but technically we do because we don't get hit for 5. I guess totally not like Acid Dude melted or died. Yeah, he's fine. He's somewhere. Don't crit. You're gonna eat a corpse. Stalling is beneficial for me. You gain a crit from that? No, you gain block. You can gain a crit. Okay, you're gonna offering. You're gonna be ready for the next combat. You are going to Noxious Nothing. We're gonna start stacking up as many tokens as we can for phase 2. Also stop you from eating corpses. I would like a Sanctuary. Next turn, we're gonna bonk you. Hate to say it, but you are gonna get bonked. That's actually a decent amount of bleed. We got a free turn from that. We're not gonna spend it now, because that would cause the enemies on the next turn to all have free actions. I should have really hit him. There's no point in not. So let's just get that done. It's still not. Oh my god. You idiot. Why do you do this to me? I hate you. Don't die. I have to reorder my party before the next round. Okay, now, like, in theory. You know what? Why not? You don't need to be at the very front. Oh, it's spiders. I'm worried about spiders. Got one of them. Now, your Mace Bash is very good against spiders when you're buffed up.
Solution.
Stop burning yourself! 90% resist!
The slow suffering begins.
Light, burn, bleed. Good lord. Do this, then do this. That's okay, we've got a Plague Doctor. Okay, I mean, ultimately this didn't go that badly. I mean, we kind of stalled out that first phase a little bit just to make sure that we entered the second phase exactly where we wanted to. But that's okay. I'll cheese the game. Game freaking killed my flagellant. Of course I'm gonna cheese it.
Variable result.
I like that flagellant. He's a good unit.
One pleasant
Who's
in the
now
extreme.
pushing up daisies. Discounted
This work
trinkets.
is noble.
Mastery point, yes. Discounted
Necessary.
trinkets. We already have discounted trinkets, so it's kind of pointless. There'll be one. Oh no.
The loathing abates.
All right. That went pretty well. Are we gonna try for the boss? If I know, Jesus. Yeah, are you asking me? Well, everyone wants to go in this. There was a hoarder!
There is a barricade ahead.
I probably would have gone to the hoarder if I had paid attention, but I just wanted to fight this guy too.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully.
Although, I think our trinkets are fine. Like, we have yellow trinkets on pretty much everybody, so we don't really need to buy more.
Soldiers were deployed to a winding front, meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
Of course, it's another cannon, and you're vulnerable. Why? Why? Because of blundering. That's right. Well, let's just be careful, shall we?
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Please keep your dodge token for when the cannon fires. That's all I want. In fact, I'm gonna try my best to kill you before the cannon fires. Toss out the heal. Solid damage. What else are you gonna do?
Stupendous.
You can crit for 28. That was through the weakness too. It would have killed it if we were not weak. Okay, you're dead, so the dodge token will block the cannon shot.
An unavoidable
We're not gonna be able to kill the cannon. That was weird. Did you think your video froze for a second?
This is no time to falter.
So he's fine. He has the trinket that heals him to full, I think. Yeah, so he's totally okay. She, on the other hand, is also fine because she has the regen equipped. So don't worry about it. Instead, I guess we'll hit it. The nasty attack, of course, but cannon's gonna load a shot. Okay, you all want the heal? No one gets the heal. How about that, huh? It's 101. We're almost hitting the cannon with poison. None of you want the heal, none of you get the damn heal. This hellish world, something, something. Well, at least she has the death blow resist, but she's not gonna death blow anyways. I don't want this to kill. He healed the full. You can heal and guaranteed the crit here. And now we're fine. What's a little death store between friends, right? 0 damage, huh? I love getting double unchecked power. If only he didn't bleed himself. Burn himself, whatever.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble.
So I think we are approaching lair. Eye open, thank you. Got enough to handle it. Iron Swan. Abyssal. Plague Grenade. We have options to hit. We've got the Divine Comfort heal. We've got some consecrations happening. I think we can do it. She'd never resist the bleed, so Fate's Foreteller is not that good on her right now. 23 HP for the Hellion. But she'd heal whenever she resists something. Roll this. Have the Vestal just continuously tank when possible. I mean, she can tank for the front position too. I don't know. It's weird. Kind of like the idea of her getting a little bit of extra healing out of it. Although with Adrenaline Rush, she can heal herself anyways. So, actually, I think I'm incorrect. Everyone having 30 HP makes everyone a little bit less likely to actually die. You know, you're not gonna get one unlucky hit that's gonna just murder someone. Backline's a little bit weak, but that's okay. It's you.
Within every keep, a general.
Probably should have dumped the light.
Loyal, lumbering
There's no reason to
guard.
hold on to that. We're weak, we're vulnerable. It kind of sucks because we are very likely to get hit. Well, maybe not very likely, but we could get hit. But I still want that chaotic offering. It only hurt for 3, which is not bad. Well, I guess if we have the light, let's get up to maximum positives. Play Grenade, Disorienting Blast. Could Blight. Could Daze. Could Shuffle. There's not really a point in pulling him forward, though. Like, he already has kind of a weak attack moving him forward, so let's let him do his weak attack moving himself forward. Like, the crits for 19 from these guys is just annoying as hell. You know what? I really want to yop him. Let's get that heal going. Battlefield Medicine heals weak vulnerability. It does not. It just heals the DOT, the damage over time, unfortunately. Got a free action. With our free action, I would very much like for you not to murder my Hellion, who currently cannot use Adrenaline Rush. She does need to take a little bit more damage. She is regenning. They have very weak attacks that move them forward. Let's give her a Consecration then. Which is either dodge or block. You have 10 HP, huh? That's not great. But I can one-shot one of these guys. With the Plague Doctor, I still think that is one. Oh, come on! I hate you. I need to give you something that you can use when you do that, because that's so bad. Actually, it's got a crit to kill you, unfortunately. Oh, you absolute a-hole. This is dangerous, man. This is terrifying.
Conclusion.
That was lucky, but I still think that was the right call, even if it didn't crit. Because Shambling Thrust is not that big of a deal, and he can't kill her. All he's doing is putting up a riposte, though, so that's fine. You've got a dodge token. Kill. We're gonna have to do some big heals. Solid heal. Unfortunate bleed, but she'll live now. I'm gonna let you hit me. God, that's such a nasty amount of damage too. Her having Coward is so bad. Yeah, cowardice makes her want to move from the front to the back, but she's a frontline Hellion. Another reason why getting the ability to lock her in place will be very handy in the future. By the way, bonk. That's an annoying crit, but we can remove the DOT. And we will.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
She can't reduce her own stress, I'm realizing. Not amazing. You are on death's door. Let's weaken you. The Hellion does have lunge abilities, but I keep kind of forgetting to equip them, let's be honest. Let's get some strength tokens. It's a lot of bleed damage. She bleeds very easily. She's a hemophiliac as well. He's dazed. Good, good. I can't rely on you for the next turn, huh? Death's Door is stronger, but we have dodge. There we go. Finally, you're dodging. Hey, I'm dodging here. She's so angry.
Will overcome even the
Advance.
greatest of threats.
I need to give her one of the immobilization abilities. That would be smart. More vulnerability, more weaknesses.
The mind
Okay.
grows tenuous.
It's a good way of getting rid of that vulnerability. You do Iron Swan. Crit damage is mostly wasted there, but you do the Iron Swan so that you get access to the back line. Could have tried to stun him with the combo. I just want the DOT.
This is no time to falter.
Nasty crit and nasty stress. What are you doing to me? Well,
Lenity. Grace.
get that stress relief
Small
out.
acts that
These are
light
ordained, so
the
get ready for some
darkness.
hits. Oh, we were vulnerable, so we only got the one block token. That's unfortunate. Squarey, welcome! Explain the game in a few short sentences. Create a party, explore a dungeon, fight some enemies, procure loot, try not to die. Manage your tactics and your strategies. Can you stop smiting me? Like, I would prefer it if you would not smite me. Again, that's 2 crits in a row, which is like very unnecessary, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Now they're finally dead. No, you're still living for 1 turn, you dick.
Hold fast.
Oh, God.
Knows what lurks in the beyond.
Stop critting for 22. Just stop it. Just stop it.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Actually, I can kill you. We should.
Excellent work.
That's why I wanted to put the guard on him. Oh, right. You don't. It's an auto action. I hate that. At least you're dead off of it. You're blinded. You're weak. It's our turn. Heal for 8. She really wants the heal, huh? We can do this because we can just have the heal from the occultist hit the Hellion. Sure, you take it. Good heal. You're not gonna kill. I think you just yop. It added a stun, but they resisted it, I think. So that wasn't amazing. At least the attacks aren't quite so damaging right now. Okay, a little stressed out. She can't reduce her own stress. It's a huge problem I'm noticing, but we're doing all right. Not low enough for a heal. You're moving first. Let's make sure that you're dead. Good crit. Gave a dodge. I guess the dodge might help her, the Vestal, avoid some stress. Unfortunately, we want her to be constantly attacking, aka the Plague Doctor. And that's all of our heals done. Go for the kill. No reason to stall any longer. I want it. Yeah. Kinda need it at this point. I need the immobilization. We fought this guy in the first region and in the last region.
Locked in a
Your run begins and ends at the Dreaming General.
Both real and imagined.
Kind of hoping to get an extra action after that, but I guess not. Warhorn. I've got 2 of these. I'm gonna use 1. We're gonna bleed this mother trucker. It's also a heal on the Plague Doctor. A small one, but one nonetheless. We're gonna give you a dodge. We're going to Chaotic Offering. There's our other Warhorn, by the way. Hate the days, but he still has the big attack coming out soon. Dodge the stress. It worked! It worked! It's working! This is a weird one. What we're actually gonna do is we are going to not block right now, and we're not gonna heal. We wanna heal when he's about to do a big attack if we can't stop him up to that point. That way we can maybe keep everyone from dying from bleed. I don't want the heal to run out before we get there. Good damage, good crits, Hellion. So we could do a Plague Grenade now.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
What's the speed of that Hellion? -4? Oh, thanks to the token. Yeah, so you know what? She's gonna go last the next round. We can let them knock out the Taproot, I think. You put out a guard? A stimulant. Probably neither right now. What do you do? Hand of Light? Grant some tokens to some allies, does a little bit of damage. Mace Bash. We don't need to use Mace Bash on this turn. We'd prefer to do it in like 2 turns, but we could just do it now just to do it. I gotta feel like there's other more valuable things. I mean, the tokens are probably worth more. If we're not doing anything else, Let's toss out the heal now. We have another bonus action anyways.
This is no time to
A
falter.
lot of damage. And you know what? Now we'll do the Sanctuary, because now we get stress relief out of it.
Grace. Small acts that drive back the dark.
You hit for 35. Whew, it's pretty good. You know, there's a chance we can kill this guy without ever having him do any of his big attacks. Possible. Could also weakening curse him. No. Am I really gonna hit the taproot twice? No. We're gonna hit the taproot once. Means we're gonna weaken you. Are we? Seems like such a dull move. Like if we give strength token to the Hellion and the Hellion does an Iron Swan, we don't need the strength token. So we're just doing this for the damage, but the Plague Doctor's damage is better on the Dreaming General anyway, so you might as well do a weakening curse. It's kind of an awkward turn. But we want this thing to have one taproot or 2 tokens on his turn, then we'll go to town hitting it with the Cultist and the Hellion. That's not bad. They can tank the soil stirring, hopefully. Well, now a little bit less likely, but hopefully. Good mace bash. Oh my god, you idiot. At least you're gonna be freaking tangled up, you moron. Guess we're gonna do it like this then, are we? Had to use my other war horn. Freaking Hellion, man. Man, cowardice. Some of the negative quirks are meaningless. Some of the negative quirks can ruin your run. Or ruin your turn. At the very least. Okay. We know we're gonna want holy water. Let's equip this. Hold on, where are you? There you are. Let's equip this just in case we need it. Lower resist. Why not? Curious is the trap maker's art. Gonna dump this so I can hold more. Convert vulnerability and weakness. We're not really ever vulnerable except seemingly on turn 1. I do like the stone mount though, because our Vestal can actually get way more blocks out of Sanctuary, much more valuable blocks. We get rid of the key for that, but she has such low resistances anyways, I think that's pretty good. We can give the key maybe to someone else. Technically you do resist your own burn sometimes. I don't know how, because I don't know how you work, but sure, why don't you keep this? Dump that, dump that, dump that. All right. We're off to next. Unknown. Yeah. Also, get rid of... You could probably get rid of Wicked Hack, and then give you something that moves you forward. Breakthrough, even. You can use it in the back. We have to take something that does that, because if we don't, Like, I need her to act. I need her to do something, even if it's just winding herself. Even if it's just wingdingsing herself. That's a hard phrase to say. More holy water. That's phenomenal. We're gonna equip all of that when we get to the exemplar. We're not there. It is a cultist fight, though. Oh my lord. Yeah, that's fine. He needs to be able to purge dodge, so him having that's totally acceptable. All right. Yeah, this is an easy one too, except the fact that you have two actions. Well, it's not two actions, it's just a bug, UI bug. Our party is slow. Look at this. They're gonna get a lot of actions before we get to move. She's still resistant to bleed, I think. She doesn't have the healing trinket though, but I like her having just more HP. This might give them crits, but at the same time, you know, get rid of that dodge. Chaotic Offering. I might make him faster on the next round so he's more likely to move before the altar.
A breakthrough.
Because we got a lot of damage to do here. I think we definitely want to yop. You know, we weakened one of them. That's good enough for me. We're gonna make you faster. You can kill the altar. We're going to... I don't think there's a reason necessarily to Sanctuary, except the block tokens. Divine Comfort might be better. They're gonna hit the front line. We definitely Sanctuary the front line. I'm dumb. Her bleed resist is 90. Yeah, we don't need to block her. So we'll Sanctuary the vulnerability, I think. Her stress, she's probably gonna have a meltdown. I'm kind of just accepting it. That's blind. I'm kind of accepting the meltdown. This is why we did that, by the way. Make sure he didn't get blinded. Raucous Revelry would reduce her stress a little bit, but I don't really have time to equip that when I'm dealing with other things. Can I do another yop? Nope. So we'll bleed out. It's a good crit.
Section. An unavoidable end.
Mace Bash is doing nothing. I mean, we're gonna make it through this fight all right. The meltdown sucks. Resolute? Never mind. Victory is still within our grasp. You know what? You've made me a believer, Fun Guy Gal. You have made me a believer. It was an unnecessary resolute, which might be like the worst resolutes because you know you're not gonna get it when you need it, but I'll take it.
A brilliant conclusion.
Should have probably hit the front line, but I want a vulnerable with the Vestal Bonk. Well, she's got to land the shot. That was weakness, too. Resisted the stun, resisted the weakness. It'd be nice if that was a little bit more consistent. Which one do we want to kill? Let's kill the one that doesn't have the weakness on it. It's a hit for 46! My warlock friend! You're doing good work.
Malaise. measured and steady.
Not heal off of that. Oh, right, I don't have her with that trinket. I'll always make that mistake.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Surprised she hasn't, like, just moved back repeatedly yet. Still, after that resolution, everything's going just fine now. My warlock friend is doing incredible damage. That was a very easy encounter, all things considered. Bad Resolute is better than a good meltdown. You know what? I never thought about it like that, but you are entirely correct. A bad Resolute is in fact better than a good meltdown. You've opened up my eyes, and I've seen the sign. You can hold on to holy water. One blood. One tiny little blood is what we picked up. Look at that. 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 One tiny little blood. We finally have one. I mean, it's still gonna be great on the occultist, but it's our first blood. I've had the dang tick all run. I thought 4 was gonna be like average. Got 1. Oh, so many like visual shaders happening at the same time or something. This is a cache. Then we have just a little bit more coming up.
Wealth and possessions bundled into this meager pile.
Smoke bomb, a pig. Yo, that's good. See, I click on these and it doesn't discard them immediately, so I don't know how to do that. Oh God, don't look. Each hero on combat start, nope. Seeing Sphere, turn end, convert vulnerability into power. Demon's Pull adds a negative token, gain when moved, add a negative token. That's not good enough. Everything here we're gonna keep. Blindness should work pretty well. I'm gonna dump this. I gotta dump even more. I mean, we have so much money. We could dump some relics or baubles, like 4 spoons. I can dump 4 spoons. I mean, everything is super cheap, but we can dump 11 war medals too. There you go. I'm gonna go left here because no, you know what? We should go right. Even if we hit loathing, we're not gonna hit maximum loathing, and I don't want to risk armor if we can avoid it.
Problem.
So we're gonna go to the right. Because I really do not want to have to do one of those, hey, you ran out of wheel encounters. Or, well, in our case, it's armor. Now, this is worse, because that was the other problem. The other, this could go poorly, is that we got 2 loathing, and then we have more loathing coming up, so we're gonna get the loathing negative of the boss is gonna have more health. It sucks, but, I don't think 10% health is gonna matter. We're gonna win or we're gonna lose, not off of 10%.
The dark song,
This again.
More conventional key.
Quirk and lower stress? Go for it. Calm. It pleases me. Let me get closer. Dancer's Balance. What are you? Calm is resolute chance. Dancer's Balance is gain when moved. Small chance of 2 dodge tokens. All right. And dude, his crits are lovely. That's why his crits are so good. He's got that quirk. All right. I wish I could do something to stop this, but
The loathing consumed.
10% max health is really not that bad. 10% max health is okay. Boss has 200, what's another 20? Less than 1 crit. Is this the Exemplar, or does the Exemplar appear in Act 3? Oh god. I don't know. I kinda hope it's the Exemplar. It's not. Is this the end of the game? Are we in the... Do we have one more region to go through? Lost my track on this run. Your speed is 6, 5, 6, 9. Please be faster. And then offering. He will kill this thing on his turn, probably. God damn you, at least you can do something now. Remove guard, forward 2, winded. Yeah, go ahead and remove the block token from this thing. It's closer. Trying to think like what the best course of action here is. I guess let's noxious you just to make sure that you're dead, just in case we undershoot the damage a little bit. 4% bleed chance, huh? Smoke bomb you. And then honestly, I'm gonna have her do another lunge forward, I think. Let's give her 1 consecration next turn. That's exactly why we put the blight on there. So we underrolled the damage, but he's dead.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
It's a lot of DOT. You're next. Good dodge. You bled again, huh? Does this game work correctly? Cause sometimes I wonder about Darkest Dungeon. Don't use your mace bash. Get some buffs going on. Big block tokens, you love to see them. Why do you have a big block token? I'm still not entirely certain why that's happening. This is why I wanted to save the vulnerability. It's a crit for 59. Don't worship. I think we will definitely remove all of that DOT. It's not a heal, but keeps him going. He was blinded. I'm probably gonna pop the other one too, just to make sure. Good crit on the breakthrough. Was not bad at all. Can't smack you. Oh, we still have more fights coming up after this. I completely forgot. That's okay. Hate the days, because it pushes him to the back of the turn order. Good dodge, or good miss.
The enemy weakens.
They weaken very slightly. How much you want to bet she still gets bled somehow? I gotta admit, that front position Vestal's pretty good. I could see myself wanting to use a better class, a better path for a front position Vestal, but this is pretty good. Of course you want to hit him. Freaking weakest unit I have. But we're not gonna bleed out a corpse. Ugh. 20 damage. It's a pretty good mace bash. Oh, you want more? I could do this all day, I hope. Turn start blind if blinded, 66% chance of a crit. I don't think we need that. Healing received, I don't think we need that either. Specifically, healing given would be really nice to have on the Vestal, but we don't need the healing received one. Still only have 1 blood. Shred of decency we just literally do not need. Dump this. This. Only the 1 blood. Only the 1 blood. Which means we have to use it at the correct opportunity. Blight resist. I don't know if the boss blights at all, so it's a weird one. I guess the Plague Doctor could blight themselves accidentally.
Summers of years gone to
5% crit. That's a nice one to have.
And rest.
Void Sight, Cadaver Fearing, Anemic, Resolute. Pretty bad. We got our candles. Still have our Deadly, which is like the only thing that we care about. Lots of mastery points. We also have
Your coach must be
even cheaper
maintained if it is
prices.
to carry you where you must go.
What do we want to buy? Everything. Everything at all. We have a pig too, so I mean we're definitely doing songbooks. We're gonna try to get to maximum relationships.
To damnation.
I mean we're almost there already. $18, $17. So freaking close, man. Any like normal sized whiskey bottles? Yeah, that one.
Fairly priced.
$20. And then I think 2 small whiskey bottles completes everything. And it's gonna be you and you. Should not have bought both in case we got a crit on the relationship. We have full relationships with everyone. Dozy-tastic. Good, great trinkets. I love to see those. Scouting, and scouting. Good stagecoach items as well. Love to see it. Need 3 food. Best food money can buy.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Now. Big resists until in. Stun, move, debuff, bleed, burn. I think we want this on the Vestal because she's gonna be tanking a lot, but she also has a lot of health and she's gonna get a lot of block tokens. So we might want to put that on someone who's a little bit weaker, like the Occultist. Or even the Hellion. She is bleeding constantly, even with 96 bleed resist. Let's give it to the Occultist because he has the key. Debuff resist. Give you a little bit more of a chance of resisting, and then you can have this, you can have this. Tokens, 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 tokens. And now I have this pipeweed I don't need. Lock token round start. Alien. Burn resists. Might work. Round start, strength, or dodge. Probably you. I mean, you're a heavy damage dealer. Give me some. Let's put all the resists on you. Let's get you to as high as we can. Then if you ever do resist it, you'll just heal automatically, which hopefully works. And then give him all of the buffs we possibly can. More crits. What's your speed? 9. Well, if we can buff the speed of someone else, we can give you guys some pipeweed, but what's the point? Literally just don't need this. So, remove negative quirk, remove positive quirk. We don't want to remove his positives. Take stun resist, bleed resist, burn resist. We'll give you one of each. Burn. Bleed. You this bleed. Now stun resist. That's one that we need to give. Blocked? Dude, I'm gonna make the occultist immune to freaking everything, but that's what we like, isn't it? We're going all in on these buffs, and I'm okay with this. What else can we do? We can buy these. We can buy these. Move resist. We have 0%. I don't know why I bought this. We're not gonna need them, now that I think about it. Jinx and Martyr are pretty good. Shadowborn I don't really care about, so... removing yours seems decent. 32 bucks remaining. What's our combat items? 1 blood, a bunch of holy water, some fragments. Those fragments are gonna be so god dang important. And some stimulants too, but you're gonna have the blood. So we're gonna use the stimulants in the pre-fight. I do think this boss does burn, so it is tempting to go burn salve. I don't know if you can blind this boss. We'll probably grab the heals. That seems like a good one. Laudanum. Light. Get some smoke bombs. I have 70 baubles I'm not doing anything with. And we want combat start immobilization.
Reconfigure.
With this, we don't need the Hellion.
Challenge on its own terms.
With breakthrough, we can give her if it bleeds. No. We want her in position 1. Bleed out, yes. Barbaric Yop, yes. Adrenaline Rush, yes. Iron Swan, yes. Be Raucous. What removes Winded? Bloodlust. I mean, if you're in the front, you're just going to be Iron Swanning all the time. We could use Howling End, but I don't see the point. Maybe a taunt, toe-to-toe, remove Winded. We have 5
One
mastery
learns
points.
quickly when survival demands it.
You're fully upgraded, and I'm pretty much not going to mess with you. I mean, you have what you need, let's be honest. Vulnerability Hex is tempting instead of Weakening Curse, but Because we can barbaric yop. I don't know if this, does this boss gain dodge? I think they might. Battlefield. Halls of Death. Boldening vapors. Ounce. Let's get that toe-to-toe. Removes winded. I think I'd rather have Bloodlust, though, but it's just more damage. She's just going to be doing, like, we're not going to be bleeding the lungs, which is why I don't think Bloodlust is particularly important here. You're fine. Like, you're good. You're weird, but you're good. I'll admit that a Consecration of Light on the occultist is pretty tempting, but he's got so many buffs right now. I mean, if we look, he has a chance of strength, dodge, strength, crit every round. It's pretty good. I guess we could give him more strength and more crits. What's the crit possibility here? 25%. Putting that on the Hellion means that she's gonna have an easier time hitting the back, actually. Or the front, regardless of what we need her to do. Which means we actually need her to have Wicked Hack, not Bleed Out. So we're gonna Mastery her. Wicked Hack. Iron Swan she has. Toe-to-toe will remove the winded. I like it. You're fine. We're not going to use Abyssal during that fight, so I mean, if you're not burning stars, though, you're going to be Chaotic Offering. We're not going to use Weakening Curse, we're not going to use Vulnerability Hex. You're the damage dealer. What we might want to consider doing, then, is buffing someone else. Not too many other things to buff. We'll do Noxious. We'll do the, the Consecration of Light. And then give me the Adrenaline Rush. We'll probably need that. Oh, good, scouting. Exactly what we need. Are we ready?
The inevitable end of
Go to the mountain,
journey
$4
awaits you
remaining, can't buy anything.
once again.
I have some excess items to use. Thread of Decency, Holy Water, Otherworldly Fragment. We're not going to use this. At least not immediately. You can have some smoke bombs, and we want to use this. We want to use this. We want to use. Maybe keep the Holy Water. Get rid of the Glimmer of Hopes. Whoops. All right, mountain. Cursed Swords in, more like Cursed Run in.
Tried and tested.
We expected this. We had maximum relationships across the board.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
I'm not going to be picky. You know, any benefit we get, we're happy with. Pretty much. If it bleeds as a dodge, chaotic offering is strength, breakthrough, noxious as a heal. Battlefield medicine removes even more DOT. Weird reconstruction is a guaranteed heal. Sanctuary is stress, wicked hack is stress, divine comfort is strength, plague grenade is strength, illumination, heal, demon's pull, heal. A lot of that we don't have equipped, and we're not going to have equipped. Okay. I don't know, I kind of feel more confident than with the flagellant, but then when I think about what I just said, I realize that's stupid. And the flagellant is amazing. And I unlocked even better damage dealers, or rather healers, for him. Why would I not feel the most confident with the best character? Because freaking death can spawn at any point and then ice him. Yeah, everyone loves each other. And I never remember if there's one or two of these here, but you know, the only way is through. All right. Deacon, so we want to put a guard on the Hellion and then have him hit the Vestal because she has the better block tokens. That's what we want there. Really hope that they don't get just infinity dodge tokens, though. And I hate that blind. Let's get the Iron Swan. At least we have a higher chance of landing. One Sundering Steel is okay. But now we do need to get that block going. And now she's got 3 big block tokens. She is a tank. She is a tank. Smoke bomb. I blighted him. That's not what I intended, but I'll take it. Don't get another dodge token. You jerk. Now our chance of hitting is just like incredibly poor, but you know what, let's purge your dodge tokens, let the Plague Doctor do something, then we can uncheck power later. Not a fantastic combo.
Malaise, measured and steady.
At the very least, we can Iron Swan to kill that guy, and then he'll be dead. Stop! They know it's the occultist who can do the damage, and they're like, no! I refuse to let him attack once. This hellish world demands you do your best. Find comfort, consecration of fortitude. We're gonna swap things out for the final fight. Don't forget about that. I'm telling myself. Let's get that divine comfort going. I can attack! His stress is getting up there, but we can Sanctuary and hopefully pull it back a little bit. We won't be protecting the Hellion, but hopefully we can just ice this guy relatively soon. Yeah, go ahead and heal the Hellion for 4. Because if I toe-to-toe right now, you're gonna attack into the Vestal, which is pretty good. Nasty crit. But I do want to reduce his stress a little bit. I know I'm not using any of my combat items, but it's weird. We just, don't have to. Which happens a lot.
There is comfort in company.
There is comfort in company. You know what? Give him the opportunity to die. Let's go. Yeah, if we win, this is probably going to come down to the occultist. His damage is just absurd. Crits for 50. I mean, we've had other units do it, but he can do it pretty frequently and pretty repetitively, which is nice. Okay, no more combats, so... Still only 1 blood. Vestal, Adrenaline Tonic. Hellion, Holy Water. Alchemist, Fragment, Cultist, Blood. I guess we're not using the laudanum, but didn't really come up, did it? All right. I have not fought this boss in a long time. Whoa. I've not fought this boss in a long time. We want Wicked Hack, Iron Swan, Adrenaline Rush, Toe to Toe, Bleed Out. Vestal, we want to dump, I think, Hand of Light for the Consecration. Warlock, dump Abyssal Artillery for... Was there anything? No, you're like set. Plague Doctor... Emboldening Vapors is tempting. Like, are we really gonna use Disorienting Blast? No. Let's take Emboldening Vapors, maybe you can do something with that. Okay. Let's go!
Behold, the source of the stain.
I feel good. I feel happy about this, however it ends up going. I think our run is acceptable. Let's see what we can do.
The seething sigh. Stertorous avatar.
Let me just say I'm glad we have the Hellion. You dazed yourself? It's actually not that bad for her. Now, Chaotic Offering, have to. Front Lung, I forget how much damage you actually have to do to it. I think it's pretty low, like maybe 8. Is Chaotic Offering what's giving, like, block tokens? Why do you have a block token? I have yet to figure that out. I think it's Chaotic Offering giving someone else a block token? That's all I can think of. I do not need to remove your weakness or your daze. I will save on this Holy Water, hack you to bits. The lung did not deflate. Repeat, the lung did not deflate. Now here's a question. Does the lung deflation happen at the end of turn as an auto action? I don't know. Like, I don't know if Sundering Exaltation is an auto action or if the Seething Sigh is gonna get 2 normal attacks. Because right now the Seething Sigh is gonna get 2 attacks, but I think it just does 2 attacks. So I'm not gonna hit the lung. I'm gonna let it do its thing and then we'll see what happens. Could be a mistake. But I wanna get some DOT out there. But I don't think the lung is gonna go off until it's my Vestal's turn. Fire resist, that's why we do want some burn resist there. Yeah, that's not Sundering Exaltation yet. That's a lot of stress though. If you could just F off, that would be great. I mean, we gotta bash it, so. That's enough damage. It's like 12, I think. Maybe the back one is 8. Okay, it's the front one again. It is tempting to use the blood here, because then we would do a bunch of damage with the crit, but 1 is enough to get the front lung anyways, so. And we crit anyways, I'm glad we did it like that. Now, you go for the boss or do you go for the lung? In my opinion, I think you go for 1 lung, kill it, then you go for the boss, barely doing damage to the other lung to stop it. Because if you break both lungs, the boss gets more attacks. But if you keep both lungs alive, eventually you're gonna have to hit them both. I think you take 1 lung out.
Excellent work.
It's a lovely crit. And when that happens, then I'll start using otherworldly fragments. I do like the idea of giving her a strength token, but she does not need it. So let's go for the better DOT. Okay, that's another crit. A little bit of burn. It's okay. Let's get damage going on the occultist with that consecration. Blind rage. Now you're blinded. That does happen. Front lung. You love seeing the front lung. Okay, we got another strength token. Good damage, good damage. We could holy water away the blindness. I don't think we need to do that. And this is actually a good combo. The burning stars into Wicked Hack applies the combo, and then we get more damage on top of it. It's not bad. Now she's out of block tokens, but we'll apply more. I'm not worried about the little damage that we're taking. It landed. Purge the big block token. We've got a lot of blight damage on the boss, so as soon as we're done with the front lung, we'll transition into hitting the boss as hard as we can. I do want a sanctuary. We need to keep this guy from getting blinded, but also de-stressed. Now we've got good blocks. That's why we put up the block. It's a lot of burn, but, you know, I don't care. We're gonna have to do something about the back lung. We could Burning Stars it, or we could let the Hellion do it, and I think the Hellion can probably do it.
Bravo.
We crit for 53 on the front lung. That's why I don't want to hit the back lung with that. I don't want to kill the back lung, I just want to do barely enough damage to keep it at bay. 8, is that enough? No, it might be 9, in which case we'll just have a Plague Doctor do an attack. Plague Doctor might not be able to hit it though. I mean, if the Plague Doctor doesn't hit it, the Plague Doctor doesn't hit it. We'll start counteracting the burns. Plague Doctor doesn't have anything to remove blind, I don't think. Well, we do, technically. It's Otherworldly Fragment. I think we should. I think we should do this just to make sure the lung doesn't go off. Use this first. It might miss. It didn't, which is fantastic. Plague Grenade. It will do enough damage to break the back lung. It'll purge a block token and hit the boss. Occultist on his turn, we're gonna have him do another sacrifice. It's totally fine. If you fart, does it stun the boss? Jackman says, the boss, he smells you. I hate having both lungs out, but here's the thing. At this point, I think we use the blood. We can kill 1 lung in 1 guaranteed hit. Hate the horror. Oh, it's gonna be next turn. No, we can do it now with Abyssal. I think we do that. It's same principle. We gotta buy ourselves a little bit of time. We did too much damage to the main boss, so now it enlarged both lungs, which is not ideal. Remove combo, remove negative tokens. Let's do that. Front lung is down. Repeat, front lung is down. Might as well. Burn and blight both applied. More blight applied. 30 damage per hit. I think this is gonna go just fine. We don't even need to heal at all. I mean, I haven't even used the damn consecration, but how can I not mace bash a lung? Lots of blindness. Only the front one? Dude, you're dead. That was a dumb move. I'm gonna kill you with a crit next turn, I hope. I will say, this doesn't seem like a very good fight for the reverberating redoubt. It's not really doing that much. It's fine, just something to keep in mind. I mean, she's not a very good taunter or blocker, so that's fair. Yoink. Now, it's always going to be the back lung, but pretty sure we can kill the boss before a lung goes off at this point. As I hope we can get a crit, but, you know, that's up to the occultist, isn't it? Here's the thing, the Hellion can pick up the slack, although she is weak. Well, anyways. There you go. Use your holy water. Use. I think we have to hit it for 1.
A master stroke.
And that's more blight too, so.
Steady yourself.
You know what? It does have a death's door. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. This thing's dead. We're a little bit stressed out. It died to the reverberating redoubt damage.
Your fault was not in
As long as you can hit the front or the back with good damage, the occultist, very good for that. You can hit anywhere with massive damage, and you can kill the lung quickly, whichever one you're targeting, and then you just need one other unit to like deal with the lung that you can't deal with on a bad turn. And we could have played it differently too. We could have slowed down damage on the main boss, which would have meant that it wouldn't have activated both lungs. We could have just gone in straight for 1. Good. And that
Push ahead.
and that was
Beyond
with
the reach of
the
this
infernal
endless
flame.
malignity.
Minus HP getting my flagellant slaughtered by death. There you go. Goodness gracious.
Look to those who have known fear. and
Flagellant, I'm sorry.
failure In ample
No,
portion.
not that one. There you go. Minus traveling heal, minus health, combat start vulnerability, and then plus speed using a food item. Which, that's kind of annoying because it meant that I had to manage my flagellant speed to use the reverberating redoubt trinket, whatever it's called. We can unlock the next one, the Doom Candle. Traveling flame drain, loathing max, loathing after reset 1. So this is really about manage your loathing for the whole run.
Your
So scouting and
determination
mapping would be
does
very
you
beneficial
credit.
there. And then
Memory.
We
is
can
the
finish
heart
upgrading
that
this.
warms the mind.
so we have even more memories to put into units, but I'm not going to do this because I'm not going for the kill every boss with 1 party achievement yet. Maybe one day we will. Instead, I'm going to click
Study the
39
winding
times.
roads and routes of our kingdom. Find any advantage.
You can hold the button. He's learned. For those of you on YouTube, Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of The Darkest Dungeon 2.